One October morning, October 2023, looking at a community post from the SMG4 channel. By opening the comments section, you may come across a message. This message contains, UTTP better plus don't ask, my content is better. If my first reaction to this was rather, okay, it's a troll, let's move on. In truth, it wasn't really my reaction, because a lot of messages like this were everywhere in the comments, often accompanied by a Discord link. Welcome to the dark world of UTTP, Discord. By joining the Discord server, you learn several things. Already, the UTTP seems to be a troll group that attacks trolls. Of course, it's a paradox, and it is of course a troll group, created in 2010-2011 by an internet user, Tommy Parkey. At that time, they were less powerful and attacked small fandom without really doing any damage to launch a huge war on the internet. The second thing is that they particularly attack the independent series animated by Glitch Production for what? The fan base. The fan base of SMG4, and the same for Glitch Production, because SMG4 has a 3D and animation production company, Glitch Production. We will remember this first independent series created by themselves, Meta Runner. For this he called on the SMG4 community to go watch the series on the Glitch channel. And if you see the problem coming from miles away, he did the same for Murder Drones, by promoting it on the SMG4 channel. And I have to tell you something. In each fan base, there are good things and immediately bad things. Outside of the SMG4 fan base, which is relatively young, often from Gen Alpha to the youngest Gen Z, this poses problems. Far too many problems. Already because the audience of SMG4 is often prey to immaturity and intellectual collapse, but also problems linked to our current societies and the amplification of its factors in the network. Take, for example, you insult a 13-year-old homosexual child because it's cool to be, well, he's going to bring his friends back to beat the shit out of you. And that's exactly the same thing for the SMG4 fanbase, except that those who are attacked are the UTTP. Thus, the UTTP will explode in terms of visibility due to the violence of the fandoms which respond with hatred, which will later rename themselves the AUTTP. This war in UTTP, AUTTP only started. Many curious people joined and chose their side. 1 year later, the war is still ongoing between the two groups and their sub-factions. But this poses a problem. You know that the AUTTP acts like the UTTP by act of mimicry, meaning, even realize it. It is normal in human behavior, but also in a gold society, in a community war, in a world where violence breeds violence. The only way to win the war and do the same thing as the enemy, but stronger, is mimicry. But this apart from the fact that the two groups are similar in terms of action, we have reached a stage in this war where UTTP, AUTTP one group cannot die without the other. If AUTTP give more attention to the UTTP, UTTP will give attention to AUTTP. This prevents communities from dying slowly because of this war. Are we in a war for eternity? Perhaps yes, but it is not ready to be over until one of the two groups gives attention to the other. It will continue. Also, UTTP, AUTTP never give them attention anymore. This fuels a war.